Right now, I'm going to cut through the fluff and teach you literally everything that you need to know about growing your local business using digital marketing tools. And guess what? It doesn't have to cost you an arm and leg. It doesn't have to take hours a month. And yes, you can actually drive hundreds of qualified sales leads for your local business using just 3 digital marketing tools. What are they? It's pretty simple. Your Google business profile, your website, and Facebook. That's it. And in this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to accomplish this. Even if you have a very small budget for marketing, even if you've never done any marketing before, even if your business is brand new, stick with me because we're going to break it down and show you exactly what you need to know. But first, why am I making this video in the first place and why is this so important? 99% of local businesses just need to master these 3 tools. Again, your website, Google business profile, and Facebook in order to drive consistent leads for your business and grow like you've never grown before. But 99% of businesses don't do these 3 things well, which means for you that if you do, the world is totally open for you to grow your local business and master digital marketing in a way that your competitors have no chance of even touching. I'm going to share basically everything I know about this after 15 years of running my own digital marketing agency and literally working with thousands of local businesses to help them achieve just that. So my business is New Media Retailer. We've been in business for 15 years. I've been actually working with local businesses going back to the time when I was 18. My very first internship was helping local businesses with local print ads. Everything I've ever done has been helping local businesses, and I want to share all of that knowledge with you here today. So you might notice that I have up landscapers in Denver, Colorado in the search here that I have on my screen. Well, it's springtime here in Colorado. It's the middle of March. And so I'm going to use landscapers as an example. But as I said, this literally applies to anybody who's trying to grow a local business and wants to master local marketing. What's the first thing that happens? And why did I start with that? Well, because I'm pretending that I'm a customer. We want to jump into our customer's mind, right? What is a customer going to do when they want to hire a local business or buy a product from a local business or hire somebody for a service? They're going to go right here and they're going to search in Google. How much attention have you paid to what comes up when somebody searches for what it is you do or something relevant to what you do? What comes up in Google is some suggestions here for how to modify my search. It's now introducing some AI content that I can generate. Not super helpful yet, but maybe in the next year or two, I'll share more updates on what that is. So hit that subscribe and like so that you catch up on this stuff as it comes out. What do we see first? The very first result. JRM Landscape. What do we see right above it? It says sponsored. What is this business doing? Well, they're doing something really smart. That's one of your tools is using Google, right? And Google's tools to have your business come up. They are actually paying for an ad that advertises their Google business profile here, right? So you just click on the ads section, which is right in your Google business profile. Hey, this is a masterclass. Why don't I just show you? So if I go Google business profile and I go to my profiles, let me go to them. As I said, I manage a lot of businesses. As I go in here, you can see that I actually have a little link here to advertise. That's one of the tools that's built in here, and it encourages you to do that because Google knows this is a qualified buyer. That's somebody who's searching that is going to hire a landscaper. Don't you want to be the first one that comes up right there? And guess what? These ads are super affordable and they're really easy to set up. There's 2 types of ads that you should be paying attention to when you go into this. The first kind of ad is called a local service area ad, and I'll put this link down below in the description. Book local jobs and grow your business. Local service area ads help you connect with people who search on Google for the services that you offer. That sounds great, doesn't it? And you just click there to get started. It walks you through a simple, straightforward process. And if you find that process confusing, guess what? Another reason to hit that subscribe, I'm going to do a whole video walking you through how to set up local service area ads. So stay tuned. But that's where you go. And if you can figure it out on your own, that's awesome. You're ahead of the curve. But it helps you get high quality leads. You only pay because you have a monthly budget cap. That's why I said you can put in 50 bucks a month, 25 bucks a month, $200 a month, or 2,000, depending on the life cycle stage of your business, and just put your ads right there in front of people. Now, that is one way, is with the local service area ads. The other thing you can do is local search ads and just target it to maps. So these are local maps ads, right? And you can go in and set those up. If you need help with those, click on the link below to contact New Media Retailer, my agency, and we'll do this for you. But you can go in and do it yourself and save a little money, like I said. But you go in and, hey, do you want to get more store visits? Well, if you have a physical location, that would be great. Do you want to get more calls? Do you want to help customers go to your website or find your hours, address, or customer reviews? You can place those ads just like you see here right in Google Maps that lead them directly to your business. And guess what? It's super cost effective. Number one, because you set a budget for it. And number two, because you're only paying for clicks from real people who are in your local market, who are searching the thing that you offer, who then click on your conversions, which are calls, directions, clicks to your website, whatever you set up those conversions to be. I'll put the links to both of these here so you can read about more information. So that's first. And why do you need to do this? Well, let me break this down a little bit, because below we're going to start talking about what comes up next, the Google Business Profile itself and the ones that are optimized. But no matter how much you optimize your Google Business Profile, there are going to be limits to the area that you can actually advertise it. And with those ads, you can circle a radius of where you want to actually show your business ads so that you're just working in the markets that you are. But if you're just trying to optimize your profile to rank on maps for everything that you have, there's going to be a problem. Google's looking for proximity, they're looking for relevance, and they're looking for prominence. What do those fancy words mean? Well, they're looking for who's close. If you're not close, even if you have a really well optimized profile, you're not going to show up without running an ad. Then there's prominence. There could be businesses that have more reviews and have more authority. We're going to talk about how to get that. And it might take you a really long time to get past them. Again, that's why ads come in, and that's how you show up there. And then there's relevance. So you might do some landscaping, but you might be primarily a lawn care business, like mowing lawns. Google's going to realize that about your business and pick somebody who's more relevant to come up above you. You can beat all of that in the algorithm by running these simple ads and allocating a budget you can handle to that. That's what comes up first. The second thing that comes up is 3 actual results for Google business profiles that Google thinks are the best option for me, who's looking for a landscaper in Denver that I want to hire. Let's look at the one that comes up first. What are they doing right? And again, many businesses are failing to optimize their Google business profile, and it's a shame because it has a huge influence on how much visibility your business has in your local market, and that part's free. So when I go to the Google business profile, let's notice some things about them. As we look at the overview, they have 4.9 stars. That's pretty excellent, right? They actually have filled out a little bit about their business here. They're also posting updates about their business. They haven't posted one in a while. And again, nobody's perfect, but they should be posting more. Google might have brought them up because they're pretty close to me. Now, if I go over here to services, though, look at all the services that they listed that their business offers. They are telling Google how relevant they are for the different things that their business offers. So they filled out their profile completely. Here's what else I love. They've got a lot of reviews and they've got a high star rating. Google cares when it's thinking about prominence. Why would Google want to show businesses with low star ratings? Yet most small business owners aren't actually taking the time to cultivate quality reviews. If you do that, you will boost your sales. Get 5-star reviews from your customers. You can't ask for a 5-star review, but you can ask for reviews from the customers that you know really like your business, knowing that they're probably going to give you a 5-star review, right? Now you can see that they've got some that I'm doing most relevant, but if I do newest here, they've gotten one 3 weeks ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. They're getting consistent reviews. What's that tell Google? It tells Google that their business is relevant and up to date. If you haven't gotten a review in months or even years, Google does not trust that your business is still active because it's thinking, why is nobody giving you reviews on Google if you have an active business? So getting a consistent flow of reviews, 1 a month, 2 a month, as many as you can get on a consistent basis, has a gigantic impact on the overall health of your Google business profile and how you rank. Now, here's the other thing. They're getting high star ratings and they're getting them consistently. And people are mentioning the services that they use. They're mentioning the positive things they like about the business. This is all helping this business rank in Google. And guess what? It's not just about ranking in Google. Look at who I am. I'm a person. Have you ever used Google business profiles when you're searching for a business that you want to eat at or buy from or hire them for a service? Of course you have, because you can see photos, you can see reviews, you can see about how much they cost, you can see what services they offer. But most businesses have not filled these out completely. Get into your Google business profile and fill it out completely. You can see customers even posting photos. You know how good this is for them when customers go to review that and they see the photos that this business has. And here's what I love. The owner is responding to these reviews, right? And they're not responding to all of them. So again, they should be responding to all of them. But you can see that these people write and the response from the owner. This is good for the algorithm. Google saying not only is this an active business, not only are they getting reviews, they're responding to their customers. I know for sure this is an active business, and that means it's one that I want to have come up here. Now, notice on the left, once I've clicked into the maps, Google guaranteed. Is your business Google guaranteed? Hey, if you have a local service business, you sure as heck better make it Google guaranteed. And if I jump over here, you can see that this is how you get the Google guaranteed power, is by running these actual local service area ads. So look at what pops out to me. Even if I started to like these businesses, I now see these Google guaranteed. And as a consumer, I don't even necessarily know what that means, but it means trust. For me, I'm now thinking, well, if Google trusts these businesses, I probably should too. And now I can book right here. I can message them or I can call them. Look at how easy that is for me. Again, that goes back to the ads on Google Business Profile that this business is running. And they've got call to actions right here that can get me in hiring the business and scheduling a service right away. This is how businesses just like yours are getting tons of leads from their Google Business Profile, is because they've gone in, filled these out, and they've activated these tools on their profile and integrated their booking system so that customers can just book with them right away. Google guaranteed, show up at the top of the Maps results, and get customers to call or you right away or message you or book your service. You can see here this little note that says sponsored that I'm hovering over with my mouse. So we know they're paying for those local service area ads as well. Awesome. What else do I like about this profile, though, from the organic standpoint? Check out all the photos. Now, here's the thing. Most small businesses have less than 10 photos on their profile. Why in the world would you do that? If you are a small business, add as many relevant, authentic photos of your work, of your business, of your team, of your store, of your products as you possibly can to your Google Business Profile. Two reasons. First of all, human beings are image-driven creatures. So we like to look at photos. That helps us understand who we're hiring or where we're going, whether that's a restaurant or a product business or what have you. Photos drive us. The other thing it does is it helps Google understand that you're active, right? Because you're adding photos to your profile all the time. And what else? Check out the other video on my channel about Google's AI vision, which reads your pictures to identify keywords that you should rank for. The more photos you have on here, especially the photos of your service in action or your food or your products or your team, Google is pulling keywords from that to associate with what you should rank for. So the more photos you give gives more context to Google and tells it what your business should be ranking for. Isn't that awesome? That's exactly what you need to be doing. So add photos so you rank better and get more customers attracted to your business. Now, that's probably where I'm going to leave off with Google Business Profile, but you could also do updates, overviews, frequently asked questions, all sorts of things. Maximize your profile. It's going to help your business get found. Let's go back to that original search. We can see the sponsored, we can see the organic results in Maps here. What else can we see? Well, then next comes websites. And again, test your own search, because if you have a retail store, you're going to see Google products come up there, Google Shopping. If you're on Shopify, which is the platform you should be on, you can just use the integration with Google Shopping to show your products in the local search results too. Here, why don't I show you what that means? Pet supplies near me. That's the search people are going to do. So if I scroll down here, I've got businesses, of course, didn't trigger for me there. Come on, Google, cooperate with my live demo. Let's do dog food near me. Maybe that's going to cooperate. Here we go. It takes me right into the Google Shopping, right? And this is showing Kreisers, which if I click on that, brings me right to this business, which has a location right here in Denver, Colorado, and the surrounding areas. Do you see how I just searched for a specific product and brought me to? If you're selling products and you're not using Google Shopping, you're missing out on the first thing that comes up in Google when people search for the products that you offer. You need to get integrated with Google Shopping and put your products in there. It makes a huge difference. That's the first thing that just happened when I searched dog food near me. Now back to landscapers. So when I go here, the next thing I see is their website. Let's open it up and check it out. When I go to their website, they are doing things right. And what do I mean by that? First of all, Google only knows what you tell it about your business. Your Google profile is one way to tell it, but you can only put so much in there. That's where your website comes in. Most websites for businesses look more like this, where they are ugly. They don't work well on mobile and they don't have a lot of information. So if I click on the homepage here and I scroll down, that's it, right? This website does not look up to date. If I click on landscaping services, they just have this little piece here where, right, about their landscaping services. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with that in just a second. They also have commercial snow removal. They've got like 3 pages here, but this page is broken out into Project Y, A, Project Z, right? I think that looks like they didn't actually finish their website. Most small businesses have websites that look like this. They're unfinished. They don't have very many pages. They're ugly. First of all, this is hard to read their logo. they're not designed well, and they don't have anything that will actually draw you in. But that's a web design thing, and that's not what we're talking about here today. Click on the link below if you want an express website from New Media Retailer that's going to help you actually have a beautiful 10-page website that's going to help your business. But what we're talking about here today is the content piece. So aside from the design, check out the difference with this business and what they did. First of all, they have all their service areas here. So if I actually click on the areas around Denver, they have a full thing with pictures of work they've done in that area, right? So that looks like the town and area there. They've written out all the services that they provided in that area, what they do. And these aren't just AI generated content. This is actually, if I go to Denver, this is a different article with a different photo, with a different description of the services that they've done in Denver. These pages aren't keyword stuffing. They are legit talking about how they offer services in those areas to describe their service areas. Customers appreciate that. And Google appreciates that because it understands where you do business. Most websites do not have enough content on them. They don't have pages and information for the small business to tell enough to customers and to Google about their business, so they don't have a chance to rank or attract that customer. Now let's go to services. They have a full page with all this content. Again, Google reads words, right? They can pick up some keywords from an image, but that image can only tell you so much. You have to write out and take the time to do it, the things about your business in its own page. So you can see this is actually a page called landscape design. And then on the landscape design page, the title of the page is landscapes start with amazing landscape design. There's that keyword in the title and in the URL. Now, as they talk about this, they put in all their headers landscape design services, what they do for their landscape, what the costs are. They're answering questions for both Google, so they rank better, and for customers so they can see it. What else do they have going on their website? They have a portfolio. Again, they've leveraged those images of the work that they do. And if I click into any of these, I can see their design portfolio. This business understands that people are visual creatures and make decisions based on what they can see and absorb information that way. Look at all the information that I'm receiving about this business because of their photo galleries on their website. Next up, they have a blog. And again, I'll be critical. I'm really heaping a lot of praise, but right now I'm going to say they're not blogging enough. Every single blog that you add adds another whole page to your website that Google can read and pick up keywords about your business. So what are some great ones? What if you want a dog-friendly yard? If you just got a dog-friendly yard, now you're going to be led to this business because that blog article is going to rank if you're Googling about it locally. Flagstone or patio pavers, how to lawn care exciting for kids, compost versus mulch, what's the difference? All of these. Now, if they localize these even more and say Denver, Colorado, or Castle Pines, or whatever other areas they serve, now they're making these even more localized. But you can see in their blogs, they are saying Colorado, which is great. So again, they're giving Google more keyword content. They're adding more pages to their website that can rank and draw in customers from their target market area. When you look at this website, if you glance through it quickly, you don't realize, because it's well designed, how much content is actually going on here. So not only does it look nice, but they have pages and pages about the things that are relevant. You can also go to testimonials where they have videos and some testimonials from customers. You're giving the customer confidence and trust in your business. You're giving Google confidence and trust in your business to rank it for the right things. So they've got the blog, and then right here, the thing that I love, everybody should have, look at the phone number. It's click to call. I actually tried to order from a restaurant the other day. They had their phone number on their website, and it wasn't click to call. You know how frustrating that is because I'm on a mobile device. Now, also, they have request appointment, which links right here to a call to action form. Now, I probably wouldn't recommend putting all these keywords in here. It's unnecessary and probably not helping them very much with the service areas. But I do love the call to action that's front and center right up here. And when I click on it, now it moves over to this side that brings me right to their contact form. Again, not so hard so far. If you want us to build your website, click on the New Media Retailer link. If you want to build a website yourself, click on the Mighty Sites link in the description below. You can build a full website for your business. Now, here's the thing that I'm going to get to next. For this business to rank effectively and for it to impact their website and their Google business profile, there's something else going on that's called your actual citations. Now, what does that mean? You're going to hear people talk about backlinks. And to be realistic, as a local business, you're probably not going to go around building backlinks for your business. What does that mean? It just means another website that's linking to your website. If you want to do something along that vein, what I would suggest that you do is you actually go and you have a small business that is a business in your community, try and do something relevant, like ask if you can put an offer, if you're a complimentary business, on their website that links back to yours, like something that makes sense, not just like this general link building thing. So just have your links from other local businesses. That'll help you. But the main thing you should be doing is having your name, address, phone number accurate across directories. So you can see for this business on House, if I go here, they have a profile on House that actually has their name, address, and phone number and website address linked here on House. What's happening because of that? It's telling Google that you are legit. Google is looking at these directories. You can see some examples here: House, Patch, Porch, City Square, Monta, Apple Maps, Yelp. All of these business directories feed information to Google. When your business name, your address, and your phone number and your website are consistent across those directories, Google then trusts your business even more. Google says, okay, I know this business is who they say they are. They are legit across all these directories. That means that I should be ranking them for the keywords that they're trying to target, and I have more trust in their business. So go to the tool. I'll put it down below, to Bright Local. Do your citation builder report. If you're on Mighty Sites, just select the Boost program and we'll do this for you. And it links your correct information across all the main business directories, which tells Google that you have authority and you are who you say you are, and it builds a trust factor into your rankings. Now, that's websites, that's Google Business Profile. That's a little bit about how to run ads on your Google Business Profile. And now the next tool that we're going to talk about, and hey, if you want to get technical, go look at other videos. I'll share some more technical things. Yes, you should have title tags. Yes, you should have description tags. But honestly, a lot of content platforms are going to generate decent ones for you at this point, and you want your website to load fast. A lot of platforms are going to load fast. A lot of platforms are going to be mobile friendly. What I'm actually worried about for you is getting in there and building pages and filling out content of your website, because that's what's going to matter more and help your website rank for all types of different searches and give you authority. So fill out your website, fill out your Google Business Profile. And these are the things that you should be filling out, what I just showcased for you. So hit that subscribe button and like this video too, so you can come back and reference it. Now, the last piece of the puzzle is just Facebook. Sure, you can do Instagram, you can do TikTok, you can do Pinterest, you can do all of those. They have some value. That value is diminishing returns. From my perspective, the thing that has worked really well is actually using Facebook in the right way. So let's check out the Facebook page, because I think they're doing great. What you should be doing on your Facebook page: if you can get reviews, great. I think Google Business Profile matters a whole lot more. What you should do: fill out the information, have your contact information, have your website linked. Then here are their posts. These are the right ways to post. First of all, posting consistently. Second of all, showcase your work. Let's just categorize what they're doing on Facebook. Showcasing their work, engaging with their customers. Showcasing their work again in a video format. That's great. People love videos. Sharing a testimonial from a customer. That's a form of appreciation. Relevant to the time of year. They're in Colorado, they're doing a skiing post. That's just relevant to get people happy and engaged. Share a picture in the comments of happy moments. That's just something fun and engaging. Now they have a promotional post that's saying, hey, contact us. Then they have a funny post. Now, the one thing you might be noticing is that there's not a lot of engagement or reach at this point, which is why you need to be doing one other thing on Facebook that I'm going to share in a minute. But what matters for this, I don't really care at this point whether you're getting a ton of reach on Facebook. Facebook has purposefully reduced its reach. So that's going to happen. What matters, and you can see that this business does it, you are already linking to your Facebook page, and it's right here behind my video. It's right here. You're already linking to your Facebook page on your website, and you're probably linking to your Facebook page from your Google Business Profile. And your Facebook page might even come up in the rankings for your business when people are searching for your business. So you're directing people to your Facebook page. They're going to find it. What do they need to find? Because I'm not talking about the people who come here and engage. Your Facebook page is a point of research. People want to see on social media what you look like, how you act, what your business is like. So they go to Facebook, not necessarily to follow you and to engage with every post. They go to Facebook to get to know your business, your values, and who you are. That's the big difference that has happened, and nobody realized that. People said, oh, I'm not getting as much reach on Facebook. Well, what purpose does Facebook serve? We'll talk about reach in a second, and there's a simple, cheap thing that you can be doing to get more reach. But what's happening on Facebook is people who you never even knew came to your Facebook page, like me right now, are just scrolling through to get a sense of who your business is. I want to see a few photos of your work. If anybody's had anything to say, I want to see that. I want to see where you are. Are you part of the community? What are the things that, kind of go into your voice as a business? Are you somebody that I feel like I could trust and hire? That's all it is. You keep your Facebook page accurate and up to date. I would say with no more than 15 posts a month, right? That's fine. That's one every few days that are just showcase my work, promotional, funny, creative, engage with me. That's it. Just go in there and post something. If you don't want to do it, have somebody who cares about you and your business do it, or an employee do it if you can afford that. For just, it's going to take them 10 to 15 minutes to just post something. And then when those potential customers who are researching online before they buy locally, because that's how it all works, that's research online, buy offline behavior. People who are researching online go buy from a local business. They look at your website, your Google business profile, and your Facebook page. The missing ingredient for a lot of folks is they gave up on Facebook, not realizing Facebook is just a place for people to get a sense of the personality of your business and whether or not they feel like they can connect with you. So make sure they feel like they can connect. Now, what should you be doing on Facebook at this point? Facebook ads are back. I don't know if you've checked recently, but Facebook ads are back to getting somewhat decent conversions, but that's not even what I care about. What I care about for you is the fact that people spend a ton of time on Facebook, which also owns Instagram. You can run an ad on both Facebook and Instagram. And what kind of ad am I talking about? Something called a brand awareness ad. No, this is not a brand building exercise. I don't care about that. I'm a small business owner too. I don't want to waste your money. What I'm talking about is setting a radius, setting a budget. So $100 a month, $50 a month. It depends on your size of your business. It depends on the size of your area. If I was in Denver, if my business was a little bit more mature, I'd maybe do $1,000 a month. If my business is a small one-person landscaping business and I'm just serving a suburb of Denver, I would say this suburb of Denver, this customer profile, $200 a month. What does a brand awareness ad do for you? Well, when it comes to marketing, there are different stages of the customer becoming your customer. The first stage is awareness. Are they even aware of your business? So if you had been running a brand awareness campaign, which I'll talk about, which is what to do with that, which just says, here's my business, here's what I do on Facebook. So people have seen that a few times when they're on Facebook and they're in the area. Then guess whose business is going to pop out to them when they search for those services? They're going to be like, oh, I recognize that name. I don't recognize the other names. So if there's a few here or a couple websites that come up, they're going to go with the one that they recognize. How do you help them recognize you? With a small budget on Facebook that does a brand awareness campaign on an ongoing basis. Again, I'll do a video specifically showing how to do that, but all you do is set a local radius and introduce your business to your area. So you say, in this area around Denver, Colorado, whatever area that is, I want to run this ad. All you do is make it look nice. You just say landscaping. You can put a few pictures of the work that you've done, a few pictures of your team. You can say, hey, we've been serving the XYZ Denver, Colorado area with landscaping and lawn care services for over 15 years. And put a testimonial, put a couple pictures, have a click to link to your website or to book, and just run that as a brand awareness, which means you're going to get a lot of people viewing it with a very low cost per view. Like we're talking probably a few cents, if that, per view of your thing. And that's going to make people just be familiar with your business. Now, if they're more familiar with your business than any other, you have a chance to stand out when it comes to that search, which is where you get new customers from. That's a Facebook brand awareness campaign. Now, that's pretty much it. So I said Google business profile, Google ads, right on your Google business profile, your website filled out, and run a Facebook ad campaign. If you do those things, you are on your way to dominating your local market. You just have to do them consistently. And that's the thing that's going to happen. Most people give up and don't stick consistently to it. If you stay consistent, you're going to make an impact. But here's the thing. It is going to be some amount of work to do this, but AI tools have made it a lot easier for local businesses who are in the know, whether that's social media, whether that's email marketing, whether that's local search. Check out these next series of videos because I'm going to talk about some of the AI tools you can be using to make social media, doing email marketing, and this a lot easier. And guess what? We didn't even cover email marketing today because that's just below the other ones, but that's the final straw. So stick around for my other videos too, because I'm going to be talking about how email marketing and email newsletters can help you accelerate your business. But first, I want you to master your Google business profile, your website content, and your, oh, I didn't even mention blogs. You can also use AI to write blogs to keep that blog up to date, and it's working. Check out these other videos. We'll catch you in the next video. I hope that helped. I want to see your local business succeed because my whole career has been about helping local businesses. This information is going to point you in the right direction. Now start maximizing your online presence locally. Use AI tools to do it, and we'll catch you in the next video. Talk to you soon.